Some people, like YouTube fitness, they seem to be confused about this idea about what people thought about hypertrophy or building muscle. Same thing. In the past, there seems to be this idea by people who weren't around, like say 30, 40 years ago, that people thought that you would do sets of 5 to 15 repetitions of 5 to 15, to build muscle. That is a fallacy. People, because I was around, I'll be younger, but I was around. People thought that if you did low repetitions, you would get somewhat jacked, but not really lean because you would build a lot of strength. If you did high repetitions, you would be like a bodybuilder. You would be very lean, very muscular, but not particularly strong. But bodybuilders don't build muscle for strength. They build it to look jacked. But powerlifters, I was one of them, did low repetitions for strength. So this is what we knew. Nobody thought that repetitions of 5 to 15 equal building muscle. No, there was a difference. There was definitely differentiated that one, the lower number meant building strength. The higher number just meant just building muscle, but not the best strength. You would be the leanest amount of muscle, whereas the lower number, the higher strength, but you would not be lean. That's why a lot of powerlifters were kind of big, and chunky, But yeah, so and to prove this, some of the things that people knew back then. How about range of motion? Like they talk about it now, like these young guys, like it's some revelation when it's not. Arnold Schwarzenegger, in one of his books that he wrote about, I think it was like a biography that I read 35 years ago, I think it was, when he was talking about calf raises and how in the 1970s guys were doing calf raises off the floor and their calves were kind of weak and small. And he said, it wasn't him, he's some guy that he knew, I forget the guy's name, told him that, hey, you could put something in front of your feet, the front part of your feet, and you'll extend that range of motion on your calves, and your calves will explode. And he describes this in the book. So I started doing that, and sure enough, it worked. That's full range of motion. So yeah, people in the 1970s didn't know what full range of motion was. Just like they knew that low repetitions meant strength, high repetitions was for building muscle and getting lean. So, I'm not saying that there isn't more information now, and the information isn't better. I'm not arguing it, but I'm saying don't get confused. There was certain information that you're talking about was back in the past, and don't get yourself confused that people thought that reps of 5 to 15 meant just straight hypertrophy. They did not think that. There was definitely a differentiation of how they thought about those reps. And that's all I'm going to say on that subject.